Hey guys! Hi! I'm making this video for those who are interested in going to South Korea for exchange. When I was preparing on going to South Korea for my exchange, I got and received a lot of help from YouTube videos. I looked up like things I need to prepare before applying to go on exchange, or things I need to prepare when going over for 1 year overseas, and what I need and how to do visa. And I wanted to give those who are interested in going help myself. I know it's Corona, it's COVID-19, and that we probably can't go overseas right now and on exchange, but I know that one day the borders will open and all of those who want to go on exchange, whether it's South Korea or America or wherever it is, they will be able to go. And for them to go, I think this video would be great help planning and getting ready to go. If it's not specifically going to South Korea, I think exchange itself is very similar in what you need to prepare, and yeah, in your heart as well. So I think this video can help a lot of those who want to go. First of all, I am a Korean Australian living in Sydney. I came to Australia, Sydney, when I was 5 years old, and I have been living here ever since. So I got all my education done here, and yeah, but I love Korea and I love going on holidays to Korea. But as a kid, I've always wanted to go to South Korea to study there and maybe live there, work there. But that's something that I wanted to do all the time. And I was thinking, what is my best option for me if I do want to have this experience? And I wanted to go to South Korea for uni itself, for the whole 4-year degree. But I think because my family is here, my parents are here, I thought maybe I'll just go to uni here and get the experience just by exchange and not the whole thing. And I think that was a good choice, I guess. That's why I chose Korea and not any other country. I guess people might ask, if you're Korean, you might as well not go to Korea and experience like America or Europe and another country. But I was just very passionate to go to South Korea. So I think, yeah, this is why I chose to go there. And also I had a choice to go for either 6 months or 1 year. And I thought 6 months was too short. Like, you might as well do the whole thing if you're going. And yeah, and I do not regret that. I am so happy I did 1 year, and I heard from other like friends who only went for 1 semester, they regretted it, and some people even extended it after 1 semester. Yeah, and so I recommend, if you are going, unless there are circumstances that you can't go for 1 year, I recommend you to go for the full thing, for the full 2 semesters. How I applied was that I looked up, so this was second year uni, global exchange programs at my home university, and I looked at all the dates of when I needed to apply and send in my documents, and I did that. I looked it up and I found the dates, so I put it into my calendar, and I looked at all the things I needed to do. One of the things I needed to do was to choose 6 countries, 6 universities that I wanted to go to, choose subjects for each university that I chose, because since I was going for 1 year, I had to do direct equivalent subjects as well as electives. So people who go for 1 semester only do electives, so it's very easy. You can just do whatever you want. But like, if you do direct equivalent, you need to read through every single subject outline to check if they align with your home's university subjects. And yeah, so that's what I did, and that was the most painful thing ever, and it was the most annoying thing. And if I don't know how I did it, because first I only chose three universities. I chose Korea University, Yonsei University, and Sogang University, because I wasn't really interested in going to other countries. So if it wasn't Korea, and if I didn't get in this time, I was going to apply for the next time. Yeah, so I did that, and I went on the homepage for each university, looked up all the subjects. They give you a website where you can check all the subjects, and once you do that, you have to find subjects that look similar to your home university subjects, and you have to make a document, send it to your home advisor, your subject advisor, and the global exchange advisor. They read through it, they're like, no, you can't do it, or yes, you can do it. But I went there 5 times because they were like, no, this is not a direct equivalent. So I was like, okay. And then I go back, look up other subjects, and then they're like, okay, yes or no. But then this happened to me like back and forth, back and forth. It was so annoying. But at the end, I got it. I did everything. And my first preference was Yonsei University. Second was Korea University. Third was Sogang University. And I really wanted to get into Yonsei because it's like well known and in Sinchon, in the center of Seoul. Yeah, but then I didn't get in because I only chose one student from my university, and my WAM wasn't high enough. Yeah, so but I got accepted to go to Sogang University, and I'm so glad I went to Sogang instead of Korea University because of the location. When I heard people who went to Korea University, I heard that they had a really good experience and good buddy systems. But the only bad thing was that it was so far away from everything. But I'm so glad I went to Sogang because it was in Sinchon as well. It was right next to Yonsei University. And it was in the heart of Seoul, basically like 5 minutes away from everything. And yeah, so that's what I did. And this whole process took like 1 year. Visa took me quite a bit. I had to go back and forth as well to get my visa. But anyways, they took forever to get back to us from the universities that we applied to. So that was very nerve-wracking, and I think I went through like, I was very anxious for like 6-7 months, and I couldn't sleep because I just really wanted to go, but I was so scared that I wouldn't be able to go. So that was one thing that I was very stressed about, but luckily I got in. But during that whole like 7 months, I was always contacting my school university, like the advisors for global exchange, and they were like, oh, I don't know yet, we have to wait until they get back to us, blah blah blah. And then it was like November, and then they finally got back to us, and I really wanted to go for a holiday first before uni started. So I already bought my plane tickets because I kind of knew that I was gonna go, and yeah, so I went in January 11th, and luckily when I was applying for my whole exchange applying time period, I had a friend who had the same dream as me to go to study in South Korea, and we did the same course. So the whole time we were next to each other trying to apply, and we were both anxious at the same time. We were both worried. We would ask each other questions and stuff, and we both went to Korea on the same day. And then went on the plane together. So once we all got accepted around November, our university, Hermit University, had a global exchange like orientation day where everyone going to all over the world, we all came together. We got a packet with our name and our our details and details of the university and stuff, and we got like cards, I think, and we, after listening to like the advisors and stuff, we all went country by country, and I met everyone that was going to Korea for exchange, and we met, and we also got dinner like a few weeks after that, and we got really close. We weren't all going to we were all going to different universities. Like some were going to Korea University and Sogang, and there was one girl going to Yonsei. And yeah, so we all became friends, and then we're still friends today. We're like really, really good friends, and I'll talk more about how to make friends and how I maintain my friendships with my friends on exchange, and 소중함, having friends all over the world. And yeah, I have a friend that I'll be doing a talk with to share both of our experiences on exchange, because obviously my exchange isn't the same as everyone else's experience whilst they were applying and the whole exchange period. So we'll be talking about our good times and our bad times, what we struggled with, what was our best memory, what was our worst memory, our funniest memory, and yeah, everything. So yeah, stay tuned and get to watch now.